The world is watching and reacting tonight to the escalating tensions between India and Pakistan. As always seems to be the case, the situation is incredibly complex with a long and tangled history. What we're seeing right now is a dangerous flare-up in one of the most volatile regions on the planet. We're going to break it all down for you, hear from leaders around the world, and try to get a handle on what's at stake and what might happen next. Now, President Trump hasn't held back, and as he often does, he reacted to the news of the conflict in his own direct way. Let's take a listen. United States President Donald Trump. It's a shame. Just heard about it. I guess people knew something was going to happen based on a little bit of the past. They've been fighting for a long time. They've been fighting for many, many decades. I hope it ends very quickly. The president wasn't the only one from his administration speaking out. Secretary of State Marco Rubio took to social media to express his concern and call for a peaceful resolution. This is a developing story, and we're watching closely for any further response from the White House. The gravity of this situation is certainly not lost on the international community. The United Nations has issued an urgent plea for both India and Pakistan to exercise restraint. United Nations spokesperson Antonio Guterres, the UN Secretary General, is clearly very worried about the potential for this to spiral out of control.
France has echoed those concerns, emphasizing the need for de-escalation.
It's clear that the international community is deeply invested in seeing a peaceful resolution to this crisis.
Japan, a country that knows the human cost of conflict all too well, has also called for restraint from both India and Pakistan.
They've urged both sides to choose dialogue over violence.
From the Middle East, the United Arab Emirates has stressed the importance of diplomacy in resolving this crisis.
It's a sentiment that we're hearing echoed by many world leaders. Chapter 7. Israel has taken a more definitive stance, expressing support for India's right to self-defense in the face of what they call heinous crimes. This is a clear indication of the complex web of alliances and rivalries that are in play here.
Russia, which has historically had strong ties with India, has expressed deep concern over the escalating military confrontation. They are urging both sides to step back from the brink.
And China, a major player in the region, has also called for calm and restraint from both India and Pakistan. They've urged both countries to prioritize peace and stability in this volatile region. So, as you can see, the situation between India and Pakistan has the world on edge. The drums of war are beating, but the international community is desperately hoping that diplomacy will win out. The eyes of the world are on this region tonight. The situation is incredibly tense and the stakes couldn't be higher. What we're seeing is a dangerous dance, and the potential for miscalculation is very real. Both sides have legitimate grievances, and decades of mistrust are fueling the fire. The international community is united in its call for restraint, but it remains to be seen if those pleas will be heeded. We can only hope that cooler heads prevail, and that a path to peace can be found.